Always takes a second for mine. Hello, everybody, and welcome in to this AFC South show. My name's Curtis. I'm the host of the show. With me, as always, my resident co-hosts, Isaiah at the top right, a.k.a. the Glitter Kitty Conquistador, co-host of Third and Teal. You can find him all across social media and OnlyFans at Duval's Finest. Down at the bottom right, we've got our resident Colts fan, Justin, who's filling in for Jeff, who's also our resident Colts fan. It's more of like a co-residency. I don't know. They're like cohabit. They're like a.
It's like shared custody in a divorce.
Yeah. That's a colorful way of putting it. Yeah. You can also see Justin not just on Unstabled, but at Kingmaker Sports, as well as Tag Team Talk with Jeff. And then over here at the bottom left, we've got Andrew, co-host of Titans Table for Two. Make sure you go like, subscribe, notification bell to all these fellows' channels. And their social medias as well, so you can keep up with the goings on. I know Isaiah likes to just like knock dingers fucking into left field and on Twitter. So, it's always a good time. But with that being said, gentlemen, we had 3 games. The Texans were on a bye, so not a lot of action going on in Houston. It's just a lot of kind of watching, kind of scoping the field. So Justin's gotta get out of here a little earlier tonight. He's got Kingmaker Sports coming up at 9:30. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Colts stuff going. Justin, the Colts hung on and when won in a situation where they were down how many secondary members and still.
Oh God, it just seems, and we just lost Mike Hilton up to IR, so it's just a continuing thing. One of the crazy things, though, is before the game even started, we lost Charvarius Ward. He got hurt in warm-ups. So Charvarius Ward got hurt in warm-ups. And then Anthony Richardson, who wasn't going to play a big part in the game anyway, but he got hurt in warm-ups with like an eye, like orbital fracture. Yeah. With his they're saying it's from his warm-up band, like the band or something. That must be a serious like rubber band that he's dealing with to pop him in the eye and put him on injured reserve. So
he must squat more than Jalen Hurts because that's a pretty tough band there.
He must, but it was yeah. So starting off, it was already rough, dude. Like with being down hurt in the secondary, so much so that we even had to use Ashton Doolin as a pass rusher one time. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. We had Ashton Doolin doing this little come around the edge, not his edge, but he came around the defensive line and tried to come around the other side. Using that 4.4 speed, but I don't think it's the last time we'll see that. But this is the kind of stuff that Lou Anarumo is doing that these guys are really, really enjoying. That was part of the stuff that we talked about. That Jeff and I talked about with JJ Stankovich last week, was that this is the stuff that the guys are loving. They're loving the fact they're not just having to play their position; they're getting to be athletes and play all over the field on defense. So that's pretty cool to see. With Kyler, this was a game where Kyler Murray was out. All right, he wasn't going to be playing. So the little people, I can't say midget, oops, was running around with the football, just looking like a child. Kyler Murray's not a good quarterback, man. I'm sorry, he's not a very good passer of the ball. I don't think so. That's my opinion. Whatever. Jacoby Brissett actually got the start here, which. I mean, I called from the get-go. Like, I think they're going to pass more with Jacoby Brissett because he's a better passer. He's not worth a darn scrambling like Kyler Murray is, but as far as passing the football like a quarterback is supposed to do, he's good at it. So much so that he had 320 passing yards. So I didn't think that he was going to be a problem, that he was going to be that big of a problem, but he was. The Cardinals actually kept it a close game the whole game. I mean, this was a nail biter. If you wanted to watch a good game that was a nail biter, this was a game to watch, I believe. At running back, the Cardinals, they were trying to figure it out, just like the Colts are in secondary. I mean, they were playing Michael Carter, Bam Knight. I mean, Bam Knight kind of did what he could, but on the ground, they didn't really do crap. They only got 88 yards on the ground. So the defense held pretty good. I do got to give shout out to the defense because there's a lot of times where this broken defense could have let the game slip away. But, man, they stepped up in a big way. But as far as the Colts side goes, there's another Jonathan Taylor day. Man, I mean, this is just the regular thing that people are used to seeing. You know, everybody kind of was low on him after last year, you know, but Anthony Richardson was struggling too. Like the whole team was pretty much struggling last year. But man, Jonathan Taylor, like if you're betting money on Jonathan Taylor over like I don't know 75 yards, 100 yards, whatever like that, you're looking pretty good every week. Man, he had 21 carries, 123 yards, and he had a touchdown. But he's still getting it done through the air. He caught all 4 of his targets. He didn't get a lot of yards. He only got 14 yards on it, but still, like he's getting targeted, and that's a big deal because as we see with Jonathan Taylor, any of those can just be broke wide open. So Daniel Jones still doing really well. He's still managing the game very well. He didn't throw for a bunch of yards, but he hasn't been doing that all year, which is not what we're asking him to do. He only threw for 212 yards, but he completed 22 of 30, which is really good. So that's what you want out of your quarterback, to also throw 2 touchdowns. And he only took 1 sack for 7 yards. Man, I know he threw an interception, but dude, this is really good quarterback play from Daniel Jones. Bijan or Jonathan Taylor? Oh, brother, that's a tough one. I mean, that's 1A and 1B right there. But I think if I'm taking a franchise right now, like I'm probably going to go Bijan. But just because he's younger. But Tyler Warren still doing Tyler Warren stuff, man. I mean, it's him and Emeka Egbuka are battling it out right now for offensive rookie of the year. I think Egbuka. Yeah, Emeka Egbuka still has the edge, I think, but Tyler Warren, dude, they're just using this guy everywhere, just the way they should with such a premier athlete like that, so versatile. I mean, Josh Downs, I'm liking to see Josh Downs get more targets, more involved in the offense. But this just goes to show, like, if you're looking at your targets, yes, Tyler Warren had 9 targets, like, so he was the like facto target leader. The next one was 7 targets with Josh Downs, but you're seeing the receptions, the targets, and everything are pretty even across the board. So they didn't do anything fancy, anything special here, but I to get the job done. But the defense secondary is, man, just more and more banged up every week. So they're definitely going to have to bring in some other talent. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to wait till the trade deadline to bring in some secondary help. But hard-fought win. But, hey, Colts are 5-1. I think PFF has them power ranked at like number 4 in the league right now. They're looking pretty good. I'm happy riding the blue wave, man. Like I didn't expect us to have this much success. So every week is a blessing right now. I'm just enjoying it. I put that in the group chat there, Brandon, CJ Gardner-Johnson. But I mean, Curtis, isn't he supposed to be like pretty toxic though? Like I don't know if a team that's rolling like this wants that kind of toxicity in the locker room, man.
Yeah, but you guys signed Xavier Howard. That clearly doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry. I had to give me a little sip of a little W-dub, man. I'm poached. But yeah, man. I don't know. What do y'all think about this game? Like, I thought it was a pretty good game overall.
I don't know what I was expecting. Let's take a gander here at the predictions. So I had Indianapolis winning 23-20. Isaiah and Trevor went for the fucking ridiculous pick of 36-19 Arizona, and then Jeff chimed in the group chat, I think, with 28-20 Indianapolis. With the line, like anybody who bet the spread on that game was a fucking genius, because the line was 9.5 in favor of the Colts. I mean,
yeah, I really didn't expect the Cardinals to keep it that close.
I didn't either.
But I mean,
nobody did, dude.
With the secondary, I understand it. But like, with Kyler Murray being out, I didn't expect Brissett to come in and do that. Yeah. But yeah, that was I don't know, man. Colts got to figure it out in the secondary, but damn, I mean, that offense. My thing about it is though, is like their defenses look pretty good, like at least decent the past couple of years. Like their offense hasn't really changed that much outside of Tyler Warren. Like I don't understand why it took them. This is Steichen's 3rd season there, is it?
Steichen 3, 4. 4, 3, I think. Yeah.
Like I feel like you could get something at least halfway serviceable out of Richardson if they were letting Taylor touch the ball 20 times a game. Like I feel like the past 2 years they just haven't really done it. Like I feel like that was the key to success. They've had it in the building the whole time. But I definitely think that Daniel Jones is doing way better than what Richardson is and would have been. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like they really, for some reason, shied away from it. But Jonathan Taylor's getting his touches, and he's showing us why he's always been a top 3 back in the league since he came into the league. I mean, he's really good.
Yeah,
I think there's people not being afraid of Anthony Richardson, so you can just load the box. So
yeah, I mean, at a certain point, they did show him like, hey, this guy's garbage.
Definitely with that secondary, I would definitely feel lucky that Harrison got hurt early in that game and wasn't able to return because Zay Jones and Trey McBride and Michael Wilson were having good days, and nobody with Trey McBride out of that group really sparks fear for sure.
Yeah. What are we doing? We're combining too many things here.
He's
gonna own Jacksonville. Just wait.
I don't do that good with that many vowels in a row. I can't do Kaimi Fairbairn's full name.
I don't think Kaimi Fairbairn could do Kaimi Fairbairn's full name.
No,
just call me Kai.
Yeah, literally. All right. I mean, that's pretty much it. Does anybody else have any Colts commentary?
Nope.
No, because I think I got it figured out. It's going to be interesting to see kind of how this Jacksonville Colts thing plays out as the year goes on.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? The next 4 games for the Jags, you got Rams, Raiders, Texans, Chargers. And the next 4 games for the Colts, Chargers, Titans, Pittsburgh, Atlanta.
And we could easily be
randomly good all of a sudden.
They did too.
I feel like the Bills aren't that good this year.
Hot garbage.
Because the only teams they've beat were like the Ravens, the Jets. They'd
be better if Josh Allen realized he had receivers on his team.
Does he though?
Dude, Keon Coleman's not bad. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying he's bad, but like
Khalil Shakir
gets open like twice a game. He's one of those guys that like he's a big hitter a couple times a game, but he's not like a consistent.
They're not using him right. Like I definitely think they have the wrong offensive coordinator in that build.
The way he's been playing like the past couple of years, he's like he's not a 10 to 15 catch a game kind of guy. He's a 3 to 5 and he hits you hard once or twice.
Explosive play.
Coleman's good. I like Coleman a lot, but the problem with him is he's not a speed guy.
He doesn't get enough separation.
He's a big so like his routes have to develop, and with how their O-line's been playing this year, he doesn't really have the time for the routes to develop.
Yeah,
but damn, he's good. I mean, when they can get him the ball, or like when he makes a good move, because I hate him.
Well, week 1 we saw like he's dangerous if you actually get him the ball.
Yeah, I mean he went to Florida State, so I've seen plenty of him, and I didn't like him when he was there. But
a lot.
He's a great dude though. I mean, goddamn, he's a good dude. But no, I mean. He's one of the guys. He can't just take off on you. He's got to get separation to there. He's kind of like Keenan Allen, but a little bit faster and more athletic. But he's kind of like Keenan Allen, where he's got to break you on the route. He's not just going to flat out outrun you unless you fall or trip.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That's all I got for the Colts. Yeah.
All right. Well, we will pivot now to the Titans at the Raiders, and there's a lot going on, of course. I'll just let Andrew take it away. Titans lost 20-10. Sorry, I had the Titans winning 27-17. Isaiah said 24-17 Tennessee, and Trevor had Las Vegas winning 12-8.
That was
close, man. That horrible. Not a bad guess. A lot of the same, His poor offense. Calvin goes down after a handful of plays. After, he kind of had a breakthrough game last week. Jeffrey Simmons and Cedric Gray leading the defense. Snead playing better. We actually got some decent pass rush. We only had 2 sacks, one by Simmons. I think Draymond had the other one, but we were in Gino's face a lot. But, turnovers and bad offensive play regression by Cam. And I think he came at 3 turnovers. One was inside the 5 that led to the first Raiders touchdown, so you can't really put that on the defense. But yeah, I mean, they gave up 2 field goals and a touchdown, give up 13 points realistically, and your offense just we haven't had a first quarter touchdown all year. All year. Not a single touchdown for the only team not to have a touchdown in the first quarter. It's you'd see why Brian Callahan was fired. We've scored 83 points all year. 6 games in, 83 points. That is disgusting. So we'll going forward, Mike McCoy, you know. He said something in his opening presser today that I really liked, and he said, "For me, it's about players, not plays." And that's what you got. You got to build the offense around the player. Quit trying to put the player into your offense. Do work to your player's strengths. Cam looks so much more comfortable in a hurry up style offense. I'm not saying you got to go, Chip Kelly with it, but be a little more up tempo. He gets into a rhythm. He feels good. And that's what ended on the Cardinals game we won. And they're like, yeah, we're going to do that a little more. And they come out and run 3 straight fucking run plays, draining all the play clock on all 3 of them. What the fuck? And don't get a first down, 3 and out immediately.
He knew he was gone.
Yeah. Mike McCoy, I mean, he had a couple decent seasons with the Chargers. But at least it's somebody who has a lot of experience in general, and he has head coaching experience, and he's not going to take over the play calling. I think he's going to be there to help. I like him there to change some things around. First quarter, I'm like, yeah, dude, 4 verts like it's Madden every play. That tight end's coming across the middle, baby. I think we all knew it was going to happen. I think a lot of people circled the Patriots game as the when Callahan was going to get fired, but probably after. And this could be just a move to like not let Vrabel be the one to end our coaching's career next week. Do it beforehand, so he's not the guy. I mean,
he still looks golden right now. Like the Titans look like dumbasses still. That nothing changes. He could go out and lose against you guys, and he still looks good because you've already fired his replacement.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying we definitely didn't make the right hire, obviously, but I don't think I'm not in the company of like it was the wrong decision to fire Vrabel either, because he wasn't doing anything these last 2 seasons, and he was too power hungry. He wouldn't fire his friends. Like you gotta we want to be right. You got to go get another offensive coordinator. When our offense was successful under Vrabel was because we had Matt LaFleur and we had Arthur Smith. And then after that, he wanted to start putting his friends in those positions. And Todd Downing.
Arthur Smith was so bad. Arthur Smith's still bad, dude.
Arthur Smith was so good for us.
I don't understand.
Such a good offensive coordinator.
He had Derrick Henry. Come on. Come on.
It wasn't just
running
Brian
Tannehill
had his best seasons with Arthur Smith. Tannehill was a top 5 quarterback under Arthur Smith, statistically wise.
Oh, so, he just sucks everywhere else.
There's a reason he got that job in Atlanta. And it wasn't because he did a bad job with us.
He sure did a bad job in Atlanta.
Yeah, well, you would. Who's the quarterback? Desmond Ridder?
He still had Bijan.
Michael Penis.
He had Kyle Pitts.
He never had Penis.
But nobody
had a great first year.
Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is just kind of a wash at this point.
Kyle Pitts went from like one of the greatest tight end prospects, like receiver wise of all time, to who's that guy? Remember, he had like 1,000 yards his rookie season, but no touchdowns.
Kyle Pitts has become a trivia question.
Literally.
The Browns
fell the fuck off a cliff after his rookie season.
Yeah.
Who is Kyle Pitts?
As far as the Titans game goes, I mean, this whole game was kind of pathetic to watch. I thought both teams were kind of about on par talent-wise. I feel like the aging Raiders team probably had a little bit of a leg up considering the youth of the Titans. I did see the press conference where Chad Brinker and I don't remember who else was with him. It might
Mike
have been
Borgonzi.
Mike Borgonzi, where they're talking about like Chad's like, I've been told that I'm gonna be the guy finding the next coach. Essentially, it's a terrible paraphrase, but
And he said, "Me and Mike will lead that search."
I don't understand what Mike's job is.
He's the GM, dude.
He's the,
I mean, when you have the league office come and investigate your GM opening because the job description is different than everyone else's, there's reason to wonder exactly what Mike Borgonzi's job is.
Borgonzi he made all the picks in the draft. That was all Borgonzi. He makes like all the like he has the say over the like final say over the coaching staff when they come through. Brinker does have veto power over Borgonzi, just like Amy has veto power over Brinker. There's just a chain of command, but Borgonzi makes all the football decisions. I think this was an Amy decision.
Interesting.
In that circumstance, Brinker is just talking on behalf of Amy. That's why he's leading that conversation. He's Amy's mouth, because like we talked about this a little before the show, but like the owner doesn't need to be there. What does she need to be there for? Everybody calling for these owners to be more involved, and they want to give Jerry Jones slack for being too involved. Like, does this feel like you can't make happy? I'm more than happy with letting Amy sit at her house and letting the football guys do their stuff. Like,
yeah, fair enough.
Josh Grizzard, that's the Bucks OC, isn't it? Like the Bucks are just going to keep recycling OCs because is Baker just getting all these guys jobs?
Yes,
Canales, Cone, Grizzard.
yeah.
You guys got
Amy
any more
Adams should be making sandwiches. No, I'm just kidding.
Titans Raiders? Anybody?
I mean, I tried, man.
I appreciate it.
I tried. Like I was trolling with the Colts thing, but like I really tried with the Titans. I tried to be like serious. I was like, they could do this, and it didn't happen. But Ridley getting hurt early definitely does not help. But yeah, I mean, it's just that pass rush needs to get after some more people. Y'all aren't affecting the quarterback as much.
Yeah, Jeff
especially
Simmons
with
can't
like
do it all by himself. I mean,
Yeah.
like, he's still playing at an elite level. He's like I said, it's not getting noticed. He should be all pro first team. He should be in that depoy conversation, like the top 5 depoy conversation, but it's not going to get noticed because our team sucks so bad. But I really, and Brinker said this when in the thing, like, it's not about the wins and losses. And this is something I said on the show. There's no growth. The offense has slowly gotten worse. When you're hiring an offensive coach, that's not what you're like with a young quarterback. You want to see some growth. I'm not saying there's a difference in being 1-5, but Cam's looking better every week, and being 1-5, and Cam's looking worse every week.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
roller coaster, man.
Yeah, Justin, you got anything?
Man, not really. I actually got to head out.
That's fine.
See you, brother. Good luck on y'all show. I'll pull it up.
Everybody goes
Sorry,
over
brother,
to
appreciate
Maker Sports. They're about to go live and give all the best. I guess a reaction, kind of like who you're picking up on the waiver wire.
We will. So on Tuesday nights, what we do is our main thing is waiver wire ads, and then start sits, talking about what important players got injured, then who to pick up from them, like handcuffs, and then also our reaction from the previous week, and then our expectations for week 7. So we'll be going over that. Our king of the week, and then our fool's gold candidate of the week.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, I gotta head out. So I'll catch you fellas.
Yes,
later.
sir. Justin,
Have a go, man.
you have a good night, brother.
good night,
Later,
brother.
guys.
Make sure you guys go hop on over to Kingmaker Sports, like, subscribe. They're about to go live here in a little bit.
I mean,
But,
we're live on his channel right now. So
Oh shit.
Well,
I'm gonna remove that, I guess.
Yes.
Unless you got it, Kurt.
I'll do it.
Okay. So fantasy. Kyle Pitts, I keep picking him, he keeps letting me down.
Cam came out.
It's-
This is it's got to be kind of a glaring thing on Callahan, who Cam came out within. He did I think what's his name, Silver from whatever he does, Athletic or something, was doing a piece on the Titans last week and was kind of following Cam and stuff like that. And Cam gave himself an F grade through the season, which respectable and everything. And then he said, "If once I get to play the way I want to, the league's gonna be fucked." And it's kind of like it's a cool thing, or whatever. But it's also like, is that kind of like a backhanded thing towards? And that's not who Cam is. Never to say anything like that. He's always. If you asked him yesterday before Cali got fired, he said like Cali has the best coach in the NFL because that's just the kind of guy he is. But I'm not sure if he meant it as a backhanded compliment, like not compliment, but backhanded insult.
Just an insult, like
front-handed.
a front-handed insult.
Like I meant like an undercover insult.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
a subliminal diss.
Yeah. You should sneak dissing.
Yeah, homie, sneak dissing. Maybe he's actually going to drop that album with Shadur now.
Yeah. Who knows? Hold on, did you get an album? You got plenty of time, Shadur. Come on.
It's called Sneak Diss. It's going to be out in July. All right, so final game on the docket. Seahawks traveling to the Jaguars, and Seahawks get business done 20-12 in a very competitive game. Honestly, I thought there would be a lot more points from both teams.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to I was spamming the over at any occasion that I could. The predictions that we had for it, I had 34-31 Jacksonville. Isaiah said 28-17 Jacksonville. Trevor 31-21 Jacksonville. Isaiah, take it away.
So I'm going to get this out of the way first, just because I don't want this to be the whole focus. I'm not blaming the refs for us losing. We had a 60 or 70 yard touchdown to Brian Thomas Jr. where they threw a flag as soon as the play started. So Trevor thought he had a free play. He launched it down the right sideline. It was a little bit underthrown, but Brian Thomas Jr. fought through it with the DB, got the ball, and then took it to the house. And they called it back for offsides on Travis Hunter. I haven't watched the film yet, so I'm not going to say that he did or didn't. But Travis Hunter said that he checked with the sideline ref, and the ref said he was good and gave him a thumbs up and still threw the flag on him. So that's interesting. That should be looked into, I mean, it could have not happened. He could have just said that, but he seems like the kind of guy he's going to shoot you straight. But anyways, you're not going to win a lot of games when your quarterback's on the ground 7 times in the backfield. Trevor got sacked 7 times. The tackles got completely exposed this week. I mean, even just basic stunts, they just couldn't do anything. I don't know what was going on. That Seahawks D-line. I don't know if they were going in and out of consciousness and doing something. I don't know, but our tackles just couldn't handle it. They had 7 sacks. They had a bunch of hurries. I think Trevor was pressured on 15 out of 22 dropbacks or something like that. I mean, it was crazy. We just couldn't figure it out on defense. Devin Lloyd.
A total of 33 pressures.
Oh, so 33 pressures. That may have just been in one half, but no. So just in general, it wasn't a good day. And I'm kind of, I don't know, man. That defense did not look the same without Devin Lloyd out there. He had a calf injury. Didn't play in the second half. They held him out precautionarily, said he could go, but then now this week he's not traveling with us to Jacksonville. There it is, 33 pressures, 42 passes, 14 hits. Or to London. He's not traveling to London.
No, it was, I understood exactly what you meant.
Yeah, but anyway, so he's going to be staying back behind, so it could be worse than what we think, or it could just, again, be precautionary. And yeah, I mean, that's just one of those things. We got to win that game. We're in a position to win it. We got to just play to where nobody else can take it from us but us. And they just couldn't do that. I mean, our right and left tackle, Trevor was, Trevor, if you're watching, love you, buddy, but Trevor was bitching about Walker Little the whole time. And then I'm like, hey, but Anton fucking sucks too. He's getting his ass beat out there. And it just didn't look good. I mean, we literally had one play where Walker Little got beat around, but fucking Anton Harrison was sitting in Trevor Lawrence's lap a half a second after the play started, 7 yards in the backfield, just getting straight bull rushed. Overall, just wasn't a great game for us. Secondary didn't look amazing. Secondary didn't look terrible. We play really soft zone coverage. So they were beating us in that cover 3. And cover 4 looks a lot, just kind of on the sidelines, right between the deep man and the hook curl. So just got to do better at that. I think they need to play a little more man coverage, honestly. Greg Newsome got burnt for a touchdown on his first play. He made it look better than Tyson Campbell would have. At least he was in the zip code, but still, I mean, it kind of sucks. Your first play on the field, you line up against Jackson Smith and Jigba, and you get man coverage and just get beat over the top. But overall, we've got to play cleaner. Last week we only had 4 penalties. This week I think we had a bunch more. I know that much. I don't even know how much. I don't even want to look it up. I'm so tired of it. A lot of pre-snap penalties, illegal motion or not illegal motion. Illegal shift. That's the stupid fucking penalty. Anyways, illegal shift. Just all that shit. I think we had an illegal man downfield at one point. Just completely. Yeah, I mean, they looked bewildered the whole time. Absolutely bamboozled, befuddled, if you will.
Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked. Yeah, it was bad, man. I just don't understand. Like I could have gone out there and started and at least gotten in the way. Like they weren't doing any stunts that were like all like never seen it before. Did a fucking diving barrel roll through his nutsack to get back there. Like they just fucking switched spots. Like how fucking hard is it to just go, oh, hey, good friend, he's coming your way. I'm going to take your guy now. Like, it's not fucking hard, okay? They teach you that in fucking high school. They just switch spots. They didn't do anything crazy. So hopefully the O-line coach can kind of get them figured out. Again, Liam Cohen is not happy with all the penalties and the pre-snap mistakes. 6 sacks all year and then 7. I mean, that's just crazy. Jaguars O-lines look pretty good this year. And we've had teams doing stunts. I mean, the Texans ran some stunts on us. Like we've. It's not like we haven't seen stunts. I just don't know what the Seahawks were doing. Like they had pocket sand. I don't even know what it was. But yeah, it's just a bad day for us all around. Got to be cleaner. O-line needs to figure out how to block a stunt. And overall, I mean, we just need to play harder. I guess Trevor Lawrence was playing hard out there, but he can't do it all. They couldn't run the ball either. ETN didn't have a great day, so just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, watching that game, like I said, it was competitive throughout. I know Seattle got up 20-6 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That was the widest margin of victory of widest margin of lead that I remember seeing. But
yeah, it was 26 going into the
Jags scored twice or scored first, right?
Yeah.
Yes, then we missed the extra point.
Cam Little
left 4 points out there. He's looked. I don't know what's going on with him, man. Like I don't want to give up on him and cut him. I mean, he's only like 22 years old and he has probably the biggest leg. You good?
And he's back.
No, I was just making sure my channel wasn't connected here.
Oh, we already deleted it. We realized that as soon as you left, so we could.
Okay,
yep.
Appreciate it, fellas. Thank you.
Yep.
Later.
But yeah, I mean, Cam Little, man, I hate to say that I'd like to get rid of him at this point in time, just because, I mean, again, he's 22. He's got the biggest leg in the league right now. But he's got to be able to make field goals. I don't care if you can kick a 70-yarder in the preseason if you can't kick a fucking 37-yarder in the regular season. It's like it doesn't really matter at that point. Just going to have to kind of see what we can do. They may bring in a guy for some competition, or they may just keep rolling with him. It's going to be interesting to see. I just really don't know what to think of it right now.
Yeah. This was one of the games where it kind of felt like, for most of the season for the Jaguars, it kind of felt like you would see an issue, maybe 2 issues a game. You might have an issue with the drops a lot more so, and then penalties. But it was never like everything all at once, like it kind of was with this game. It did not look like the O-line was capable. Like at a certain point, once you realize that stunts are happening, like how is the offensive line coach and the offensive line not sitting back and be like, all right, let's communicate about this. If this happens, let's adjust. I don't understand how that's not happening. The same way I didn't understand it not happening in Houston when that was just every game. I don't know. One of my very wise friends, his name's Bill. Shouts Bill.
My name's not Bill.
I think you met Bill.
He said wise.
That's why I said it.
He said that, one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is we assume that because these people get these high paying jobs, we assume that they're more tuned in, more locked in, have a deeper understanding of the topic, whatever it is. It could be, football or banking, for all we know. A lot of times, motherfuckers get put in positions in a nepotism kind of way or whatever, and it's not because of their own merit. It's not because of how equipped they are. It's just, this is one of the occasions where I think the offensive line coach couldn't see the problem that everyone else could see, and we assume that he has the tools to fix it, but he may not. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got a blind spot to just something. But enough existential truisms. Yeah, no, I mean, just kind of one of those fall apart games against a good team. It's not like you did this against the Cardinals or anything. But it's still early. You're 4-2. You're in a good spot. I mean, the schedule is not crazy difficult. You got some teams coming down the pike, but you don't have like the Colts schedule.
You got the Mike McCoy led Titans. Why?
Yeah.
I'm so scared of the guy that we just fired after last week.
I think it sucks that like this is like Brian Thomas is really coming back to life game. It kind of got wasted. I think whenever your running back is your highest graded blocker and your middle linebackers are your highest graded pass coverage people, it's never a good day.
I didn't notice, but was Eric Murray in any way? I feel like at some point there's going to be a game where you guys are like, fuck Eric Murray.
Probably. It wasn't this game, though.
Okay. Did he do all right? I mean, was he like serviceable?
Tackling was a 27, so I guess he missed some tackles out there. Coverage. I mean, the whole team was bad at coverage except for the two middle linebackers, Vontrell and Ventrell, sorry.
I don't remember like seeing anything like going, damn, tackles. Eric. Like, I know the whole team has some tackling issues. But yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything sticking out to me like, oh my God, Eric Murray, you suck. Yeah. You have completely thrown away all that you've done this season on this one play. Yeah. But as I've said on my show and on Jags United show when I went on there the other day, there most certainly can and likely will be a game or a day where I say, damn you, Eric Murray. That's what I thought you were before you got here. But yeah, today's not that day, but I'm never going to rule that out. I don't think that some players do. They all of a sudden are amazing and they do this and they do that and whatever when they get to a new place. I don't know that Eric Murray's that guy. I think he's doing what they're asking him to do, and that's enough right now. But if he ever has to improvise, we might have an issue.
Yeah. Let's see. Robert says Jags tried to get Tampa's O-line coach, but they blocked us. I think they probably would have allowed it had Liam Cohen not had the Jags had moved on from what's his nuts prior to interviewing Liam. I think if that would have happened, then Liam could have probably just brought everybody as is.
That was a weird situation.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
Well, all right. Like I said, Houston was on a bye week. We didn't really have shit to do except for just watch everybody. So I spent most of my time watching the Seahawks-Jags game, and then had the Colts and Cardinals game on, and was just constantly like, how are you just scoring this many points right now? You're Jacoby Brissett. This is not you. They
kind of got away with the PI on Trey McBride too at the end. A hold, not PI, a hold. It should have been a hold.
That's right. Texans took 2 weeks to celebrate a Ravens win and hang the banner. That's right. That's right. First time we ever beat them in Baltimore, bitches.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
I know, dude. It's
we did that during a playoff game.
I remember my first time being like, conscious, like I knew what was going on in a football game, though we beat them, was the time when they had a roughing the passer on Bortles and we kicked a field goal with 0 seconds left and won it because they fucked up.
Damn.
That was great.
That is hilarious.
59-yard field goal with 0 seconds left because of a fucking roughing the passer.
Would that have been Scobie?
No. That would have been Jason Myers, I believe.
Oh, shit.
Man, how long has Scobie been gone?
Oh, a long time. Scobie retired in 14, 13. Scobie's been gone. I think actually maybe 2012, but I think it was 14 or 13.
He was the only kicker I associated with the Jags forever.
14.
Wild.
Yeah,
and then he did 2 years on the off season with the Steelers and the Saints, but never kicked for him. No, he kicked for the Steelers. Looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he left the Jags in 14, and then he signed a 1-day contract to retire with us in 17.
It was Josh Lambo.
No, it wasn't Lambo. It was Jason Myers was before Lambo. That was 2015 that happened. Ravens walk-off field goal.
So Steelers traded for Scobie going into the 15 season. And then he missed like 5 kicks in 4 weeks and they let him go.
Yeah, 2019, Jason Myers hits 53-yard field goal to win game. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Anyways, not important. It happened.
Side quests. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get I think this is a good spot to go ahead and wrap it up, gentlemen. We're staring down the pike of week 7, and the middle of the season isn't too far from there. As of right now, the Colts standing alone at the top, 5-1, Jags 4-2, Texans 2-3, and the Titans.
Wow!
I was correct. November 15th, 2015, Jason Myers hit a 53-yard field goal to win the game after a face mask on Bortles. That's what it was. So many face mask Bortles with 0 seconds left.
Hell yeah.
What an idiot. What a fucking idiot.
What a maroon. Well, look, gentlemen, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your evening to come on and talk AFC South football. Robert, Brandon, everybody in the chat. Duval TV, always thanks for checking it. Mellow Mike. I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys for hitting us up in the comment section. Always enjoy hearing from you guys. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button here on this AFC South show. Like to see this channel keep growing. We're at 6:30 at the time of this live stream, and like to see that number keep climbing up. Do the same thing over at Third and Teal if you're a Jaguars fan. Isaiah, Trevor, and Eric will hold it down over there on Third and Teal for you. Down at the bottom, Andrew will bring all of the Titans two-tone blues to the forefront on Titans Table for Two, co-hosted with his brother and an occasional third. Make sure you go check out Unstable, Tag Team Talk, and Kingmaker Sports to support Justin and Jeff. Without any further ado, y'all have a good night. Be good people. Fuck the Cowboys and the Colts.